All right. We got our deadlift, narrow row. I mean, it's not super narrow because we need to get that bar up, or I guess not a bar. It is weights. I'm gonna do 25s. You do whatever feels best for you. All right, let's go. So they're on a bit of an angle, right? So they don't have to be just like this, a little bit of an angle. So you can get that row. And we go. And then we come up. That's one rep. Bum goes back. Row. And come up. This is one of those moves that hits a lot of areas. But you gotta keep that belly strong. Now I think I've got two more. Last one for me. If you went light, maybe you add on a couple more, weights down. Open and close those hands a few times. Overhead press, tricep extension. I'm going to use one heavy, like a so. All righty. We'll try a 25. Strong stance, brace belly. Let's go. 1. Slow and controlled. 2. 3. Good job. 4. Starting to get really challenging here. 3. Oops, I lied. That was 5. 6. If you can handle a couple more, you want a little light, give her. If not, put that guy down. And meet me down on the ground for our marching bridges. Sneaky core, great for those glutes and your hip mobility. You might have one weight across your hips, or you're able to hold 2. Yeah. So your elbows can be kind of tucked in here, and that's also can help keep you lifted. All right. Now we press it up. Now march. Keep marching. We've got probably about 4 more marches. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one. Now I want you to hold it up and give me a little pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that weight's going to go off to the side. Help yourself up, grab a drink, towel off, and we'll be starting it all over again. Good timing. And we'll be starting with those suitcase squats. Round 2. Heavies or 1 goblet. I'll go to the side this time. Chest up, hip distance with those feet. Want your hips to slide back and your chest to stay relatively high. 6, 5, 4, 3. Getting tough now, 2. If you can do 1 or 2 more, give it a shot. Good work. Side raise, catch your breath if you need to. You did 50. I'm going to try 20s this time. All right. Set, cinch. I'm going to alternate this time because I went a little bit heavier. There's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Weights down. Deadlift, row. This song has swears in it. Let's try. We'll try 35. We'll see how that goes. 6 is our goal. Hinge, brace, row, and then up. There's 6. 5. Long, strong spine. 4. 3, 2. Last one. Weights down. If you've got lighter weights, try to do 2 more as usual. Overhead press, tricep extension. 1 or 2 weights. I'm going to try 2 this time. All right. Overhead press. So from shoulders to sky, bring them together. That's 1. Now bring them down. There we go. 2. 3. 4. 5. 1 more. 2 more if you can. Weights down. Marching bridges. So awesome. Giving our hands a little break, but not our glutes. Take your time to get down there. You could have 1 or 2 weights. I'm going to try 2. 1 on each hip this time. Make sure those heels are grounded. All right, up we go. Ready? Let's march. 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3. Oh, it's hard to keep these up. 3, 2, 2. Dropping 1 now. 1, 1. Pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to hold up. Hold and breathe. Think of those inner thighs working. Deep breaths. A super slow lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights off to the side. Round 3. Grab a quick drink. And then we head into those suitcase squats. Great job, everybody. Getting a little bit breathless there. It's important to get breathless. You know, let's aim for 10 minutes of breathless activity every day. You could split that up. Suitcase squats. Heavy heavies. We don't have many of them. All right. Brace that belly. Let's get this. 6, 5. Push that floor away with those feet on the way up. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. 2 more if you've got lighter weights. Catch your breath. Side raise. You can alternate them like me if you're going a little heavier today. What if all you have access to is lighter weights? Extend those arms. Let's go. I go to the side. 5, 5, 4, 4. Elbow does not want to go up above that shoulder. 2 more. 2, 2. Last one. 1, 1. Weights down. Great job. Deadlift with that row. Brace that core. Let's do it. Okay. Hip distance. Brace belly. Let's go. Hinge. 6, 5, 4. Might have went a little heavier than I should have, but we'll see. Can we do 2 more reps? 1 more. Weights down. Open and close those fingers a little bit. Now we've got our overhead press, tricep extension. Go a little bit heavier if you're going to do 1 weight. All right, ready? Up, extend. There's 6, 5. Ground down through your feet. Make sure you're nice and stable here. 3 more. 2 more. Guys, this is it. We're almost done. Come on. Last one. Weights down. Good work. I'm proud of you. This is a hard set. Marching bridges. 1 across, which I kind of experimented with 2 and it didn't work out for me. So I'll let you pick. Marching bridge. Okay. What if we try this time instead of just up and down, going out, so we're going forward. So we're stepping our heels away from our bum and stepping them back in. We'll do 3 with the right leg going first. Then we're going to pause and do 3 with that left leg going first. This is going to challenge our glutes and our hamstrings and our abductors. Adductors. Ready? Right foot leads. Out, out, in. That's 1, 2. That was the 3rd one. Now pause and make your left foot go first. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. These are hard. Last one. Even without weights, hold up for 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, hold. And breathe. Inner thighs work. Feet press the floor away. Now let's slowly lower hips. Put that weight off to the side. Stretch time. Bring both knees or just 1 knee at a time into your belly. Oh, sorry, I forgot your plyo. My foot's still bothering me, so I'm not going to be doing any jumping. But you guys can. Come on up. You could also do walking planks. We will, our goal of 45 seconds of breathless movement. I'm going to do some fast air squats. Ready, get set. Maybe you're going to do jump squats, any kind of plyo. Time starts now. Let's go. Actually, I think it works better. I don't know how to do squats very well without jumping. Good. Come on, get breathless. 20 seconds down. Kettlebell swings, actually, I probably should have chose that to get breathless without jumping. Our next round. Well, our next class. Come on, you got 10 seconds. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Walk it off. Grab a breath, grab a drink. Love to hit a little bit of abs. And then you're done. Promise. Up and down, up and down. Here we go. All right. Grab one weight. Just because we have time, guys, I don't want to do our cool down until 10:25. Let's get the most out of this. 1 or 2 weights. We want to keep that low back, press down. Okay, so we're going to try to either do heel taps on the ground, hand behind us, or straight legs. Okay, start now. Our goal may be 24. You could have straight arms too, but I want that lower back to stay anchored. Give me about 8 more reps. 8, 7. Now, really exhale on that upward movement. 3, 2, and 1. All righty. Keep that right leg in. Extend the left leg if it feels helpful, or put that foot on the floor. We'll extend the foot up to ceiling, heel to sky, toe to nose, hamstring, maybe a little bit of calf. The more you pull that toe down, be nice to your knee. And then we'll cross it over, reach through that opposite leg. We might hinge this hip out as we pull in. Breathe. Low back down, head down, shoulder blades down. Now, if you're a yogi, you'll probably be able to follow these cues pretty well. You're going to take that right foot, so that's the foot that's crossed over, kind of tuck it behind that left knee and drop those legs over to the left-hand side. We've got a spinal twist here. Notice what you notice. Getting more of that outside edge stretch here on your glute. All right, bring it back safely. Right foot down. Bring that left knee into chest. Give yourself a lovely little stretch here to start with. Then we'll take the toe up, heel to ceiling, toe to nose. Great job, everybody. All right, cross it over, reach through. It's like that figure 4 supine pigeon here. Maybe, you're feeling that down here in your hip and glute. Just breathe into it. Make sure you don't feel any pain. All right, we're going to tuck that left ankle on the outside of that right knee. And then drop everything over to the right side. I've got cactus arm here. You could have whatever kind of arms you like. Bring it on in. Beautiful. You could hold on to one or both of your legs. Rock yourself up. Kick those feet off to the side. Help yourself up if possible. Without using your hands. We're almost there. Shoulder stretch. If you want to, give yourself a little balance here. Actually, yeah, balance. Then we'll take this hand and reach it for that ankle, quad, opposite arm, tricep. Whoops. All right, shoulder here. Maybe bringing that heel up to bum, balance, challenge. Reach that foot down, hand down, knee under hip, tricep here, elbow to sky. Be nice and strong through this hip here. We don't want to collapse into that hip joint. All right, hands back behind us, chest expansion. The opposite of that, tucking that chin. Wonderful. Let's reach right foot all the way back behind us. IT bend or side stretch here. Other side. Bring it around and up. Good job. Big breath in. Round of applause. Hope you have a great rest of your day. If you're joining me on Friday, hopefully my foot's good enough to do a little bit extra plyo, but if not, I'm going to add an extra movement onto our lineup. Have a great day, my friends. So glad you could join me. See you on Friday or next week.